It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for Toronto, second baseman, number 29.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder, number
in
19.
now, Jose Bautista, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a swing and a miss on a huge burst out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Striding into the box, Kendrys Morales. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Outside, 2-1. High pop-up. McCann has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Russell Martin now. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Martin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading out for the Rays. Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
And that's in there for strike 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into find yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
As Dribble Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball, it's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Travis showing off his range. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Here's George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now at the plate, number 8. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. This is pulled into right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. Set to get his day started, Carlos Beltran. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Devin Travis.
Into the windup and the pitch. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
De Leon is under it near the mound, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. For Donaldson, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Kendrys Morales trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Inside ball.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Ready now, Derek Dietrich. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Pilar moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Right side. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Josh Harrison stands in. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be two. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Striding in, Gregory Polanco. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He drew a walk his first time up. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Down the third baseline. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Long throw to third. And no shot for Rasmus. He's in safely at third. Into the box now. Russell Martin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Dietrich ranges to his left. Go on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pillar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's George Springer. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Down and away, ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping into the box, number 8. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Down the first baseline, fielded by Abreu, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in, Colby Rasmus hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. For Beltran, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So digging in now, Derek Dietrich, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Harrison onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Abreu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ripped down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brian McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Pilar, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Next for Tampa Bay,
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Stroman comes set. Try to put him away here on 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in. Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
We got
3-1 is the fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 8 has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
George Springer.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter. I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Number 8.
Standing in, number 8. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
0-1.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Carlos Beltran, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard hit towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Hit back toward the mound, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kevin Pillar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Russell Martin now 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Devin Travis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask from up here.
Ball.
It's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Catcher number
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Josh Harrison stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Swing and a liner, but foul. In there, strike 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is long to be. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Abreu goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Tommy Hunter.
Number 49, Tommy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in once again, Kendrys Morales. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled back. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Inside,
ball 2 now.
2.
Here he comes on 2-0. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play?
He's out.
Tulowitzki for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in once again, George Springer. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. To 2-2 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dietrich is there for it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Polanco. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, number 8. And they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, number 8.
Sent on the ground out to second. 1 away. Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Stroman has a play, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin. He'll try and lead things off here.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's 1-2.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make it work a little bit.
Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
One ball, two
Yeah,
strikes.
good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Donaldson.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Roberto Ozuna.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Striding in, Josh Harrison. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Steven Souza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off the changeup when you're looking for a fastball on the first pitch. And clearly, he was looking fastball. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in the wheelhouse, and you foul it.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move.
Now running at first base for the Rays.
From the stretch.
Orlando.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Spangenberg looking up, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Brian McCann. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.